nigga shit. I wanna rock with you, baby.
Okay, welcome back, y'all. This is the 4th episode of Buy Me Something to Eat. Today we got a special guest. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Oh yeah, it's kid, this black baby mom's baby fat boy. Think she wish she be seen matched up, and I'm mad at me, aka the young sex symbol, aka Uber's want to rub his stomach, aka the blues of your left eye, trying to come to funky your right. One half of the Arrogant Asshole podcast, personality, funny guy, whatever you want to call me. That was good.
What about anybody come to see you, Otis?
Oh yeah, the fat David Ruffin. Anybody come to see you, Otis? You know, aka the dark skin genuine. And we live. This buy you something to eat, but I'm like taking over.
Anyways.
But where we at?
We are at the soda fountain in Edgewater.
Edgewater.
In the beginning of the picture, I post how it looks and where it's at.
They got desserts, man. So like I was saying, like it's called buy me something to eat. And so I had her buy me something to eat. She tried to get out of it, even though we agreed that she was gonna buy me something to eat.
We said that he was gonna buy it, but you know what? Being a good person, I brought my wallet in. And he act like he ain't have his.
No, I got my wallet. My wallet's right here.
I'm gonna let that slide. But anyways, go Black. Tell people about yourself.
Well, what you wanna know? You supposed to like be like interviewing me.
Black, don't start. This is how I do everybody and they talk about themselves.
Yeah, but I'm not everybody. I'm like a big deal.
You a big deal?
Yeah.
I'm glad you feel like that.
I mean, it's true. It's not like a feeling. It's just like a matter of fact.
Tell me who you are and why you got into this industry.
Well, my name is Jeremy. That's what my mama called me.
Mm-hmm.
But especially just Black, and I've been like doing media and that kind of stuff for like the past 5 years. Did radio. I started kind of like on the whim. I was always on the scene, like on the poetry scene, just like performing that kind of stuff. And
performing what?
Just like poetry and just hosting like.
He's so-called rap, y'all, but he don't never rap for nobody.
I can rap better than anybody you gonna have on it. I can say that. I can say that like pretty firm.
Confidence take you a long way.
And I mean, at this point, it's not even really confidence. It's just like truth. You know what I mean? But like I was saying before you interrupted me, I've been doing like media in some capacity for about the past 5 years. I wrote for a few small magazines, a few small radio stations, and I was on Blaze on 103.7 when it was a short-lived in Orlando with Raylo, DJ Raylo, and Pup in Palm Beach, and then started to try to like develop like certain media aspects in the city that's kind of urban or like not non-traditional, and then now me and my partner D-Ro, we launched a podcast called the Arrogant Asshole Podcast, and it's kind of starting to get some legs. So we do like a live show now in front of the audience, stuff like that. Because Lyric been there. What you call yourself on this? Lyric or Lily?
Lily.
Well, Lyric been on there a bunch of times and stuff like that. So she kind of like extended family.
Why will you continue to push through? When I noticed like it's been gaps, because when I first met you, you was on Blazing. Mm-hmm. Then I didn't see you for a minute. Then you was working on something else, and then I seen you came out with the podcast. Yeah. Why do you continue to push?
Probably because like I feel like Orlando's on the verge of blossoming into the next like big thing. Like, you know, like most regions or areas have their time, like as far as like music and like entertainment. Mostly like Black and urban entertainment, but that normally turns into like popular entertainment. So like I feel like we're on the verge of that. As far as we got talent here like that rivals anywhere else in the United States, and we got everything every other city got. And it's just a matter of like putting it all together. And so I feel like I wanted to be a part of that kind of scene, and also I just love Orlando. I love everything about it. I love the aesthetic.
A lot of people say they hate Orlando. Why do you think that is?
I mean, you gonna always have people that's negative. People who will be like, yo, I hate Orlando, but really what's not to love, man? It's a beautiful place to live. Like, you know, I've been other places, especially when I was with Raylo and Pup and them damn dogs, and just travel throughout Florida. There's no place I'd rather be, especially in Florida.
Okay. So, tell me about like the arrogant asshole. What is the concept?
The arrogant asshole. Well, quick origin story, man. D-Rug, who I met when I was trying to develop like another YouTube interview kind of series. It ended up not being released, but I met him through that, and so he had an opportunity to do a podcast at the time with a like an up and coming network or like internet network. He was doing like a network of podcasts, and so he called me and said, "You want to do a podcast?" I said, "Sure." Meet me at my house. You know what I mean? Meet me at my house in a couple of days, and then so we met. We sat down, we talked, we kind of mapped it out, and I told him like, just like I gave you the name for this and gave you the idea. I told him give me by the end of the night, and I'll have a name for us to like use. And I wrote like a list of names. The first one was Arrogant Asshole Podcast, which was my favorite, but I gave him like some options, and so we decided like, okay, we're gonna do the Arrogant Asshole Podcast, and then we kind of everything that we did in the last year and a half was a part of that first conversation. And so everything that we set out to do in that first conversation, we have done thus far. So now it's like time for like elevation.
So what was the initial conversation? What did you want to do?
We just wanted to provide a platform for artists, musicians, tastemakers, people who like making noise in the city, who are serious about whatever it is that they're doing. I wanted to like build a platform that everybody can be on, and then also make it like fun and entertaining, and then eventually do like a live audience, which we've been able to do in the past few months. Bring a live audience to the table, which is I don't think anybody's really doing that, especially now on the level that we're doing it. And I wanted to call it Arrogant Assholes because I felt like because we both Leos, number one, so we basically definitely have an element of being vain and like centered attention, but also having like the arrogance to be yourself.
You are arrogant.
And then also, I'm not arrogant. That's all persona. But also being able to say things that people wouldn't normally say, and then people would deem being an asshole. So it's like a double meaning, and it's also
like name fuck.
Yeah. Shout out to D-Rug.
Shout out to D-Rug for always. Well, shout out to both of y'all for always putting me in y'all game room and not leaving me out.
What that mean? I don't know. That's young people talk. Put you in your game room.
Teaching me the game and not leaving me out.
Teaching me the game, Ghost.
And not treating me like a young jit.
You is a young jit though.
Y'all treat me like that.
Yeah, I do.
Why you try to do it?
No, I ain't try it. I was doing the interview. I was trying to be professional.
It's good. It's called Buy Me Something to Eat, so we're gonna eat.
I know you, cause you damn sure be eating. I've been seeing you the ones already, man. Your ass be eating, boy.
So
you done suck that thing down. It's supposed to be like in like a part of the aesthetic, and then you eat it later. Your ass be straight up eating.
I be eating. That's what you want to see. If it's not good, I'm not gonna eat it. I'm be like, yeah, no.
No, this is good though. Shout out.
Good.
What it's called?
It's called the soda fountain.
The soda fountain, man.
Soda fountain.
Right on Edgewater. So I went to Edgewater High School. So Edgewater High School, it's like a mile and a half down right there.
Yeah. So how is the Arrogant Assholes going? The podcast.
It's going real well, man. It's we've been fortunate enough to have just like pretty much the who's who of Orlando, and then also we started to like branch out and do people that's outside of Orlando. So we had like Legit, who's a Rock Nation artist. We had like we've had Mr. Yeah. Shut up, just relax. And then we had Mr. Indeed from like I think Ocala area. We've had KT. We've had Chris Johnson. She'll be a Hall of Famer. I think shout out to Chris Johnson. We've had like a lot of people like come to Papa Duck.
I feel like y'all should start doing where y'all take pictures and put it on the wall, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's really like humbly like. Even though we spoke a lot of things into existence, like I didn't expect for certain like the city to embrace us in the way that they've done.
Cause I know KT was supposed to come out before, but something happened.
Yeah,
but he ended up coming out different days.
Right. And KT don't do interviews, so I definitely appreciate that. Like it's a lot of people who who don't do interviews or don't give people those certain looks or give us those looks. You know what I mean? So I do appreciate that.
Why do you think he did y'all show?
Because I'm a big deal. Like I think that's the main thing. I'm a young sex symbol, man, and I think a lot of people want to.
D-Rug, get your other half, cause he's showing out right now.
No, but I think a lot of it is relationships, man. Like not necessarily like knowing KT directly, but also knowing the people around them and people respecting like what we do, because we do provide like a certain brand of entertainment that people don't do. So it's after us, and I say this humbly, and I don't say this because I don't say it to say like everybody like doing it because we doing it, but after we started doing the podcast, a lot of podcasts started sprouting up. But we do provide
Yak
a certain.
Talk. I'm on Yak Talk Fridays.
Shout out to Yak Talk, man. Yak Talk show us a lot of love too, but
I'm 1/3 of the team.
1/3 of the team. Talk is an example, but not really. But like it's been a lot of like podcasts sprout up, and I like to see, and I always try to. If people reach out to me and ask me like for like help or anything, I usually and always
I will say that if you want to do something, he gonna tell you to do it. It ain't no just fucking do it. That's his exact word.
Right. So I feel like we at the forefront of that. Like we get a lot of respect.
Did you like them?
Absolutely.
Yes, we love them.
You didn't.
I love mine. Mine's like
You didn't even drink it, so you should have got fun one.
Oh no, this is good though.
Yeah.
It's just I'm trying to like do two things at once, but she don't care. She ate her. She like about to lick the cup.
That's how I am. That's why there's a spoon on the side. Go ahead.
But we definitely gonna be back for this.
Yeah,
What's your name? Lisa. Shout out to Lisa,
Shout out
man.
Lisa for making
She out here
it.
holding it down all by herself today, man. It's a Sunday. People coming in.
Good. How are you?
How you looking at the people, man? Man, he's scared of the dog. He's scared of the dog.
Anyways, yeah, so now that it's taken off and stuff, what's the next thing? What y'all trying to book it on the network, or what are y'all trying to do?
Everything, man. So the next step is number one, like relaunching on our own network, because when we first started, we partnered with we still partner. We partner with Individual TV, Individual Studios right now, which we will continue to partner with, but we also like relaunch it on our own platform too. Some of our stuff is it's available on Spotify and Apple Music, on YouTube and that kind of stuff. But now we want to relaunch it all under one umbrella. Still partner with Individual, of course. Still partner with people that we partner with, and also like just do bigger live shows and do more things, and host more events and all that kind of. Basically everything on a magnified platform.
It's no longer a female co-host on there, but I do just saying the one girl on there. Is she part of the team now, or is she just
we got
filling in, or?
We got what you call an ensemble cast. So D-Rug and Just Black is the Arrogant Asshole podcast. Like we like the host of that show, but we got like an ensemble cast. We got some fun things we're gonna introduce some more people to but we got people that's always there, that's always a part of the cast, and we have like Trina, and we have Cherry Coke. We have sometimes even Lyric.
I ain't gotta work.
Fresco
there.
Wood kind of pushes there on the show because he just talked really loud in the crowd. But shout out to Wood. David Charlie. But a lot of ensembles, a lot of people who come to the show support us and are part of the show. We consider a part of the show and a part of the family. So it's like an ensemble cast that we employ basically, like as far as that goes. So it's still female energy and presence, and we're going to introduce a lot of other stuff. So the show keeps going.
What's next for you? What's next for you? Besides the Arrogant Asshole, what do you have? Because we supposed to do a little short film that never launched. I don't know what happened.
Still coming, man. I wrote a movie.
I'm supposed to be the girl in there, but
right. I wrote a movie. It's still coming, man. The next plan is like bringing stuff like that to fruition, and also like doing some like documentaries and just do stuff that people not doing in Orlando on a major scale. So like a lot of that kind of stuff, like media, and I still have a aspiration to do terrestrial radio again. So if there's any terrestrial radio that opportunities that pop up, then I definitely want to do that as well.
Why did you leave Blazing?
I didn't leave, man. I'm still them damn dogs, man. Still shout out to Raylo, shout out to Pop, shout out to DJ Lynn. So it just certain circumstances that happened where we were no longer on the air in Orlando. Just politics, really. Not, but still them damn dogs, man.
To the end. I feel you and D-Rod bring something different to Orlando. Like that's missing.
Because we provide multiple elements to just interviewing and entertainment and media. Like we don't do it in an orthodox way. So like and I think people see that, and they not people trying to like emulate it. No, which is cool.
No tea, no shade.
Yeah, no, it's cool, but it's like one of those things where you can't really. It's hard to like duplicate it. Like, you can't really do it the way we do it because this ain't scripted. This is like how we are offline.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
In real life. Money, power, respect, in what order? Oh yeah, and I stole that from him.
I give you all good ideas. Just remember that. Respect, power, and money.
Why?
Because respect is earned, and then with power you can control the board. So without even money, and then money is just is more of a concept than it is like a tangible item, even though you can touch it. Not to get too deep, but money like the power that we can wake up and say that your money means nothing. But and that's why it's respect and power. Now respect is just comes from having integrity. So just people who know you respect you. And then the power can control the board, so even money. So money is always last.
Okay. Beyonce, Rihanna, Cardi B. Which order?
Which order?
Yeah.
Like a murder, like a married fuck.
Yeah.
Kill.
Married, fuck, kill.
Marry Rihanna because she's not married. Fuck Beyonce, and then kill Cardi because I just not a Cardi fan.
And I asked why you're not a Cardi fan. I respect her hustle. I feel like you respect her hustle. I just don't think you vibe with her music.
It's just weird. I mean, it's like the Cardi thing is not supposed to work. It's weird. Like she don't sound very good on the record. She don't write a record. She doesn't have like a particular talent. Well, I take that back.
She don't write her records.
She don't write a record. And I take that back, like, because I do believe popularity is a talent.
Yeah.
So like that is a talent, but as far as like I'm an artsy guy, like deep down, so like I just feel like there's people who doper than her that I don't say should be what she is, but I can't listen to her Cardi record, to be honest with you. So it's nothing personal. Like I'm sure she seems to be like a good woman, like a cool chick. But as far as like talent go, as far as like musical talent, it's none. At least back in the day, like if somebody wrote your record, you actually sound good on the record.
Yeah, somebody that you jam.
I've been listening to I listen to mostly local guys now. Like I listen to
Top 5
locally, Loose Cannon, Tony Boy, Fresco, Lotta Key, Jason Music.
Jason, shout out to all them boys. So that's what you jam in the car.
Mm-hmm.
What do you jam that's mainstream?
Music similar to those people. Actually, I just think they do it better than a lot of the people that I do listen to. I've been listening to St. John a lot lately. Then I've been listening to Earth Gang, Kevin Gates, and then Wale just came out with somebody really
I like his he was on Breakfast Club.
Yeah, his album is really good, so that's what I've been listening to.
Encouragement that you can give to somebody who's trying to just be in this entertainment business, because it's hard. You get a lot of no's more than yeses.
We all in the water together. So everybody, like, there's people who like grind and get some notoriety. I'm getting a little bit of something here and there, but it's a.
You always getting free clothes.
That's true, man. Shout out to The World Is Yours. Shout out to Sweet. You know what I mean? Shout out to Money Never Sleep. Shout out to Money Run Clothing. Shout out to Glen Door Clothing. Shout out to Moy Clothing. Be lacing it, man. But a lot of it is just build strong relationships. Because a lot of this shit is about relationships. It's about being genuine and being a good person and being who you say you're gonna be. And what you say, and doing what you say you're gonna do, and just building relationships, strong relationships, and because that's what separates places like Atlanta, and maybe some places in California and New York, like the major cities, Houston, major places where they have like a hub of music where it's successful. Is people are building relationships with each other, and they are building strong relationships and following through those relationships. So pretty just go to these places where there's networking events and people that you should know. Like you should come to the Arrogant Asshole podcast, not just because it's mine, but
it's people you meet all the time.
Right, you'll run into like recording artists, people who got labels, major label deals, or major label A&Rs, and people that will just fall through and come watch the show, which we're fortunate to be able to say that. So like, come to these events where you're invited. I mean, it's free to come to the Arrogant Asshole podcast. It's free to come sit in the audience. Sometimes we'll have some good goodies there, and have some drinks and some food, and have a good time. Taco. Feel free to shout out to Taking Out Barbecue too. But feel free to come to these events. If something is free, or not even if it's not free, even if it's a fee, but if it's something that you know is going to be people there that you need to meet, be on the scene so much that people have to acknowledge you. And so that'd be my one advice.
So I know it's every Tuesday and Thursday, the Arrogant Asshole. At what time?
Tuesday and Thursdays we record live at 9 p.m. The doors open at 8:15 p.m. We do it live from individual studios, and then we release the recorded footage periodically. So there's no real time for us to really put it out, but we record it live, 9 p.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays, individual studios, for like up to date postings of who's gonna be on the show, who's gonna be there Tuesday or Thursday. You go to Arrogant Asshole Podcast on Instagram, or the Arrogant Asshole Podcast on Facebook, and then working on the website right now.
Right. So I know that Halloween y'all having a party at Black Ink. I know Pop It Up gonna be there. I saw Cherry. What's the other name?
Cherry Coke, Trina.
That's it for right now, right?
Of course, D-Rug and myself. Larry's gonna be doing some other shit.
No, I think I might be there. I don't know. I'm supposed to be hosting a party, but they ain't said nothing. So.
Yeah, if they ain't got the chicken right, then just come on out, hang out with your brother. So we, October 31st on Halloween night, we're doing our show just like we normally do on Thursday night. We're gonna be doing it live from Black Ink, and after Black Ink, we lock the doors and we have a real party that we can't really talk about on air. So it's gonna be. I talked to Trap, who co-owns Black Ink Orlando. He said the stripper pole will be in. He just ordered it last yesterday. And
so if y'all like strippers.
Yeah, so it's gonna be some adult ballerinas there for sure. They're not called strippers; they call it adult ballerinas. We respect that.
Exotic dancers.
Are they adult?
I ain't knocking their hustle.
Ballerinas.
Okay.
But
they ain't finna be on their toes.
We at Black Ink Orlando, October 31st. We're gonna the show starts at 9. Live podcast. After the podcast is over, we're gonna have a real party. The bar is open. It's gonna be adult ballerinas.
It might be food.
It's gonna be food. Best costume get $100. Yeah, so we're doing all that.
All right.
Black Ink Orlando. It's right on Kirkman. You need the address. It is a landmark. So you just go to Google. You type in Black Ink Orlando. It'll take you right to the fucking spot.
It's right on Kirkman.
Right on Kirkman. Right.
But okay, y'all. Well, that's it. So we tried the soda fountain. I give it a 9. It was good.
This was really good. I'm gonna go.
You need to take your girl out on a date.
I'm gonna go 9 too. I'm gonna go 9.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
So it was really good. I got the cookies and cream. She got some extra shit.
It's called grease, cause you know.
They're supposed to come with Twizzlers and shit
stuff
like that.
But they ain't have it. But you know, she
made
it do what it do.
Yeah, so shout out to them. They got food and everything here too. So until next time.